Hello. In this video, we will take a look at the revised functionality of creating treatment plans and creating routes that are set up as line strings, multi-line strings, as opposed to a single line string route. So to do so, let's go first to map operation map, and there we will go and create a new treatment plan. So I'll create a new polygon in this area around Limera. So let's say this is my treatment plan, and I will add that new treatment plan. I'll click the finish button. So here I'll set it up as a new plan. That's what I'm going to call it. This is a test plan, and let's say I have set some parameters here. So let's say this is my treatment plan. I'm going to have a set date of 10 today, and it's a draft status, and I'll save it. So now let me go ahead and create a route where I'm going to treat this particular plan. So I'll go to create treatment route, and there is my new plan. And then I'll start with this button right here. So let's say I want to create this as a multi-line route. So this is my first route. So let's say if I'm done, I can click this pause button. This is the new feature. And then when you click this second pause button the second time, a new track is created. And this time you can go ahead and create the second track and stop it wherever you want to. So let's say I'm done. I'll click this pause button again. So now I'll do it the third time, and this time I'm going to create the route right here. And let's say this was, I'll pause it again. And now I'll do this the fourth time, and I'll create a fourth track. And this time I'm going to go through that. So let's say this is my treatment plan. And you can keep going on and on. So I'll stop right here and I'll save it. So it says enter a treatment route name, which I did not enter it, so I'm going to call it a new route. Okay, so I'll save it. And now if I go ahead and plot that route, where I can go here, I can browse it. And if I display it on the map, you should be able to see that route. So now you have, because we had multiple tracks, it's showing us as multiple starting and ending points. Not a problem here, but that's what it's showing. Okay. So now let's take a look at the feature where we're creating release point sites using this auto plan route feature. So we'll just select this new plan that we just created, and let me select 3,000 points now. Okay. So just so that we can have a look at these things simultaneously, I'm just going to split the screen. Okay. And I'm going to show the clock right there. So I'll preview it. Well, the clock didn't work well. But within seconds, less than 5 seconds, all the 3,000 sites showed up. And now you can zoom in, zoom out. Now the loading of the sites, once the clustering stops, the loading of the site may take some time. But otherwise, they're all there. So let's say I'll zoom into this particular section. And again, there's one site showing up right now, but they'll eventually load up. So let's say I want to delete several of these around this corner. So I can go ahead and start clicking the ones that I want to delete. And because they're clustered too close, it's difficult for me to see it, but I'm deleting as we go. Okay, so you'll see the counter being reduced. I've deleted several sites so far. So I'm zooming it a little bit further in. And once the points will load up, you'll see that this corner, I've depleted a lot of these sites. So 9 sites I've deleted. I'll click Stop Delete. If I wanted to add some here, I'll go ahead and add a couple here. So I added one there and I added one here. Okay. So that's what I'm adding. Let's say the count total is 293, and I'll save and finalize now. It's asking me the message or notifying me that I can either inactivate the previous ones or keep the previous ones active. I'm choosing to inactivate here. So now I've tested this several times. It is this time around the functionality is fast, and we're not trying to ask for address fields from Google. So the save functionality is relatively fast, and you notice that within 10 or 15 seconds, the save was done. So I'll go back to this view sites, and I should be able to see those 2,993 sites for the treatment plan, a new plan which we just created, and I'll search for them. So the count should be 293. That's what that is. So now so that count is correct. Let me go ahead and click Map Filtered. Now when you plot these 3,000 or so sites, here it may take a little bit while, but at least the save functionality was fast. So this may take up to 20-30 seconds for these sites to show up on the field map. Okay. So here are those sites that we just created. I'll zoom into that feature here where we added the 2 sites, and so these are the 2 that we added and the remaining that we deleted. So that's how it's showing up right now. So the good part about this entire feature is that the saving of the sites was pretty quick. Okay. So just to demonstrate the feature, let's say we treated for about a week using this treatment plan that we just created with this 2,993 sites, and now let's say there was something wrong with the production batch and we only had 2,000 pots or 2,000 release points. We can click preview. Within 5 seconds, those 2,000 points would show up, and it will be distributed equidistant along the routes. So you can take a look at that, of how it's showing up, and if it's according to what you see, you can click the save and finalize, and that would inactivate the old ones and use 2,000 release points moving forward. So this also should be saved in within 15 seconds or so. So we'll just wait and we'll see when it gets done. So yep, it's done. And if I go back to the sites, you'll see that now for the same treatment plan, the total number of sites are 4,993. But if I search for active only, that should be only 2,000. So this completes the end of this video.